Hello guys, welcome again. So let's talk about Bitcoin. First of all, I hope you had a very good weekend. So let's start. Let me show you something very interesting here. First of all, we have a new weekly close. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is about to fire a potential buy signal here in weekly chart. But the problem with this signal is the ADX. The ADX is very strong, as you can see here. Crossing actually this gray line is 23. That means it's about to start trending. So the thing here is like every time we saw this the ADX getting negative here, sorry, positive here and crossing the 23 level, Bitcoin was just in sideways and after that just crash. So now let me show you something else. Let me show you here in one day chart. This is the signal actually I am expecting. Potentially it could be a very good trigger for a potential actually short, looking for maybe around 80k. Let me show you here. Bitcoin is actually, well, wasting time. That's the problem of Bitcoin right now. Instead of bouncing here looking for 97, 98, no, Bitcoin is actually just lazy and actually wasting time. Let me show you here. Actually, I opened a short position in this weekend. That's why I usually don't trade weekends, because I opened a short position around $90,000, no, $89,000, 970 around there. And Bitcoin actually dropped it to 87, 88, and I protected my entry. I went to sleep, and after when I wake up, of course, I gotta stop it. No losses, because of course risk management is very important, right? So that's why I protected my entry and I gotta stop it. No problem at all. Actually, I will update my trading journal with this. And as you can see here right now, Bitcoin is in sideways here between 87 and also 92. The red zone is actually resistance, and as you can see here, we have the buy signal here on in 4-hour chart with low volatility, where actually I'm looking for maybe another test to maybe $92,000 potentially, yes, but that is gonna be a sell opportunity. What I'm doing right now is very simple. I'm gonna wait for this signal to actually form in 4-hour chart and here, and after that I will be more than happy to open another short position, potentially around this area, around 93 and 94, looking for trigger. This is gonna be my trigger in 1-day chart, and I will start looking for first target is around $87,000, 86 around this area, and after that another leg down to maybe $81,000, $82,000. And why? Because Bitcoin, instead of bouncing here, is just wasting time. And as I said before, many times actually, following my system of trading, this is the time when we wait for the signal here, right? We wait for the result around 10 days, and as you can see here, Bitcoin is instead we saw sideways. So that's why it's time to cancel the trade, for example around here. So the signal fire here at $86,000, and they canceling the signal was around 91. Well, basically nothing, right? Bitcoin just moved maybe just 3-4%, that's all. And after that we will see a sell signal very, very soon, maybe tomorrow, I think, or tonight or tomorrow. The point is around here, and I will be more than happy to open a short position looking for this target around 86, 87, and the next one is $80,000, 81. Now, if Bitcoin breaks this level, actually there is a very high probability to see that. Why? Because volatility is contracting here. As you can see here, the moving average is, the color is blue, so the volatility is very, very low here. Usually when you see this kind of setup, well, actually we can expect a major drop, around 10,000 drop actually. Yes, so if we think like it's around 94, around $74,000, it could be potentially 75 around here, this area potentially. Yeah, why not? Now, why I'm looking for this is because, as I said before, like Bitcoin, instead of bouncing, is actually just in sideways. And also, formally speaking, we still don't have a buy signal here. We don't have a buy signal here, so that's why I am still looking for a potential continuation to the downside. As you can see here, the volume profile is very, very obvious. The first target is gonna be around 86, 87, and the next one is gonna be around, well, actually here, all this area is gonna be this area around 74, 72, if Bitcoin actually breaks the mid 100. Now let me show you here 5-day chart. 5-day chart is actually is the only one that actually is looking more positive. Let me remove my all of this. One moment. Okay. As you can see here, in this time frame, it's looking actually way better. Like just using price action, a little bit like accumulation here, but I don't know. Like the thing here is like as long as the ADX is positive here, I don't see it actually. I cannot trust this guy, this moving average here in the chart. I saw it before, like it's just in sideways here, sideways, and after that continuation with the same target around 75k. So, well, I'll show you what I want to do in 4-hour chart. I am waiting for this sell signal here, ADX negative here. Let me show you here. When I see the curve doing something like this, same as before, with with ADX negative here, I will be more than happy to open a short position around maybe $94,000. If we see that, and after that, I will just keep my position open potentially to 86, 87, and the second target around 82, 81, or maybe $80,000. If I am lucky enough, maybe 75. So now let's continue with the monthly. The monthly here is the same as a few days ago, but as you can see here, this is very interesting. Right now, the monthly is trying to defend around $80,000. Let me show you here. Yes, okay. The real support for Bitcoin is supposed to be around between 65 and 45. Now, I have to tell you something. If we see $75,000 this month, that is a very, very strong signal. Actually, this price is reversing very fast, and we will see in only couple months the ME55 in monthly to be tested. I don't want to see that because, well, that is actually a very, very terrible thing. You don't want to see Bitcoin testing the ME55 very, very fast. For example, here from this point and this point, if it actually we have to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. But here, maybe potential only 2 months. Only 2 months. I don't want to be negative, but this is a very red flag. Potentially, this time the ME55 will not be able to hold the price. So that's why I want to see sideways. Well, that is something I would like to see. Sideways here for months, like around 6 months of sideways here, just here, consolidation here, or a bounce here, because it's too soon for me. The distance is not matching. Let me show you here from the top. From the top to the ME55 is around 62%, and from the top to the ME55 is only 49%, 50%. So that's why it's very concerning. It's concerning for me. I don't want to see that, but well, I just follow the facts or probabilities in the chart. So the chart is telling me short, I will just short. Okay, I don't mind. Yeah. Remember, I am not bullish or bearish. I am just following my system trading. So right now in 4-hour chart, if you want to trade, well, in my opinion, right, this is whatever you want to do, it's up to you, right? But the thing is, from me, right, in 1-day chart, we have to identify here where is the support and resistance. First of all, here, I need to do that again. Here, let me show you. Let me do that again. This is the long-term volume profile here, as you can see here. And also we have this volume profile here. So we have confluence here. Let me show you. We have here. Here is the long-term support. This one. Also we have here the support as well, as you can see here, between 80, 86, 85, yes. And resistance we have here, this one, around this area. All of this area is resistance. Let me change the color of the rectangle. It's gonna be red, as you can see here. This is resistance around between 82 and 84. And also if somehow Bitcoin actually manage and break this level, well, then the target should be all of this area around 97, 98. Like, actually, I don't think that is going to happen. I think the odds are very, very, very low. So So that's why now I share what I want to do. I am flat in my, let me I need to update my one moment. Let me do that here. I need to update my my journal because I want to show you something. One moment. Okay, so let me show you here my trading journal. One moment. I need to first of all I need to update my position because I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it here, and okay, I need to close this position, close the trade, manual exit price. It was 89,000. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen right now with you. Okay, so let me show you here. This is my trading journal, and as you can see here, we have this one. The reason I got to stop it here on $89,000, I pay just a little bit fees. Well, actually no, maybe just $5 of fees. But the reason why I got to stop it, as I said to you, like Bitcoin actually dropped to $87,000, and after that bounced to 89. So that's why I got to stop it. That's why usually I don't trade in weekends because, well, all the moves we see there, or most of them they are actually fake. So I'm gonna update this one because I need to update. I want to show you here my win rate and all the data, but I will do it later. As you can see, well, also need to fix some issues with the design. Well, never mind. So let me continue with the TA. Okay. Now let's continue with USDT. USDT actually is gonna tell me if actually I have to be careful or maybe I am wrong with my technical analysis. And no, actually no, this is continuation. Buy signal here in one day chart. As you can see here, sideways is doing very well, looking for actually another leg up to maybe 6%, 6.5 on potential new all-time high because this thing is trending. This thing is getting ready for a breakout. Let me show you here weekly chart. The weekly chart is looking actually nice. ADX is very positive here, very strong momentum here. Potential another leg up to 6.50 this week, and maybe if we are lucky, we will see a potential breakout of this area, looking for 80%. If that happens, you will see Bitcoin at 75k. Now let me show you here the monthly. We have the monthly, very nice. Volume is very strong. ADX is getting negative here. We have a buy signal present here, very nice, very good. Yeah, looking for in the monthly 7.5% potential breakout. The resolution of this accumulation. This is accumulation, my friend. This is accumulation. Okay. I mean, Bitcoin is gonna enter in a bear market in 2026. Yeah, definitely yes. There is a very high chance. So why? Because not just only monthly, we have bi-monthly 2-month chart. 2-month chart without the first buy signal in this chart. I mean, if you know an older chart of USDT, please let me know because I don't know other maybe not another website. But let me show you. This is accumulation, and we have a buy signal here. So buy signal monthly chart is for 1 year. Of course, buy monthly is for 2 years. So that means 2026 potentially 2027 potentially. But yeah, this is like this. This is like this, and I'm looking for new all-time high in 2026. So basically, Bitcoin is gonna get wrecked. Okay. Now let's talk about 4-hour charts. Short term. Let's see. Short term. Let's see. We are gonna see a potential buy signal very soon. As long as this asset is above this area, everything should be fine. As long as it's holding this area, all of this area, everything should be fine. Okay, I'm looking for actually just sideways here, and after that a bounce, continuation to the upside, maybe another test to this area. around our test with, of course, the support of one day by signal. We will see continuation potentially. Okay, what does that mean for all the altcoins? All the altcoins will just keep crashing, my friend. All of them. Yeah, Solana, my target is around 100. Potentially, this is gonna break down. Let me see. Let me see. Yep, definitely. We have sell signal here, present. ADX negative here. Get ready because we have low volatility as well. Potential breakdown all the way down to maybe 100 is actually possible. Let me see Ethereum. Yep, same thing. This week is gonna be the week of we could see continuation potentially. Let me see, around 2,800 potentially, around there. Let's see. For example, this crap, right? Look at this Zcash crash. Only 60% in 3 weeks. Technically speaking, this thing is still bullish, right? I mean, of course, we're looking for a massive pullback, right? 150 and potential another bounce. But I don't know. For me, this is looking like just pump and dump. Okay, pump and dump, and that's all. Okay, let's continue with more. Let me see. Right now, the market is green because Bitcoin is bouncing just a little bit, right? But be careful with your altcoins because I think many altcoins will just keep crashing in the long period, in the long term. Okay. Now let's continue with the stock market. I think there is something new. Yeah, Adobe. Adobe finally is moving. As you can see here, we have not just only one, we have 2 bullish divergences here in weekly chart. I am very bullish here from this point and this point. As you can see here, we have 2 bullish divergences here, bullish divergence here in OBB. In volume, I am very bullish here, looking for 420, and also in January potentially we will see potential. Yeah, it's here, the buy signal here with bullish divergence, as you can see here. So amazing. I am very bullish, looking for in the long term, right, maybe around 450, 460, around there. Of course, maybe 1 year, 6 months, who knows. I am not planning to hold this thing because I know in the 2026 there is a very high chance to see a bear market, so that's why I will just take my profits and just be happy watching Netflix after that. Okay, I am not planning to hold. I don't get better with altcoins, with coins, with assets. I actually, when I get a buy signal with my system, and I exit, I get out when actually my system is telling me to get out. I don't get married with any altcoin or any stock, whatever. I don't care. AI, I give a shit about it. Seriously, I don't care. But Nvidia, I don't care. But China, I don't care. Yeah, if you want to know my opinion, just show me the chart, and I will just tell you without any news or just any whatever. Right? No, I don't care. For example, Nvidia right now, Nvidia ADX negative here is still in the process. Is doing very well. Don't get me wrong. I know, I believe we are in a bubble, but I don't care. Why? Because the trend is my friend till the end, and this thing is gonna about to fire. Potentially maybe in January, another buy signal here. Potentially, yes. Even if we see a pullback because the bubble, right? If we see this crash here around this area, it's gonna be a buy opportunity. If we are very lucky, very, very lucky to catch Nvidia because the bubble, right? The bubble, and it crashed all the way down to 80. Oh my God, it's a lifetime opportunity to buy. Last time was in 2022, and after that, what happened with Nvidia? Look at this, 1,600%, right? So you want to see a bubble. I want to see a bubble because I want to see all the people, average people, like without knowledge about investing and trading, just panicking, right? And selling everything because we want to buy cheaper. I'm hoping for that. Yeah. Yes, seriously, I'm hoping for that because when they sell, I will be more than happy to buy. But well, the mindset is different, right? I've been doing this for a long time. So let me show you the NASDAQ here. But wow, there is no volume here. There is no volume. Let me see. Interesting. Look at this. Volume is our friend. Let me show you here. Yep. That's why I'm telling you, potentially there's a bear market coming. Look at this, 2018, volume crossed the settle line here, and after that, after 6 months, crash. Volume crossed the settle line here, and after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, crash. And now we are here. So, according to this, 6 months, right? It could be March, April, potentially we could see another leg down here. And my friend, that is going to be a buy opportunity. Let me see if we can see. This is Meta. This is Meta. Let me see Netflix volume. Let me see the volume. Nope, this is not actually, the volume is not affecting Netflix like that. But don't get me wrong, Netflix is gonna be a buy opportunity very soon, potentially maybe next year. I'm telling you this, please open your note-taking app and just add this. Netflix, there is a very high chance, a very strong probability, like next year we could see Netflix at 70, 78, and it could be a very nice opportunity to buy. Don't get me wrong. Let me just, well, you have to see the trend. The trend is your friend until the end. Let me show you here. Historically speaking, every time you bought around this area, you will make a lot of money. Look at this, right? From here, 7,000%. From here, 600%. So if you buy here, potentially 300, 400, yeah, maybe, why not? But yeah, I'm hoping seriously for that bear market. Oracle, amazing. Bull, this is actually amazing, you see. So that's why I need that bear market. I want to buy cheap. I want to buy cheap, right? Let's see. EMD, oh my God, this call, I made this call, I think maybe it was in April, March, when I said, hey, here, my friend, here is a big buy opportunity, when this one here. And after that, look at this, beautiful. And the buy signal was here. Let me show you here. Buy signal here in the monthly, here, as you can see here. Yeah, but this was actually not the trigger. Weekly chart was the trigger. As you can see here, this is the trigger. And I enter here. In my case, I sold at 168. Okay, so, well, the SP500, let me see. The SP500 here. Okay, new all-time high is coming without volume. Let me see monthly. Better variance here. Volume is healthy. Let me see higher time frame. I want to see something else. Let me see if I can find something. No, this is actually looking very. It's worse than Shiba Inu, this thing. Oh my God. Okay. The trend is my friend until the end, right? And the trend is to the upside. Okay. So buy the pullbacks. Don't short the market. Of course. I think next year is going to be a big buy opportunity for all of us. Usually, I am looking for Bitcoin. I don't get the stock market. I'm looking for Bitcoin, right? In my case, right? The stock market for me, I have to wait 1 year or two to see results. With Bitcoin, I can see that in only few days or few weeks. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, Baba. Yeah. Okay, let me show you. I still remember one of the best entries in the stock market I got here in last year, actually. Beautiful Bollinger variance, as you can see here. Bollinger variance here. I bought Baba at 74, and of course, after 6 months, I sold here around 130. This leg up, I didn't take it because of, well, I follow my system, right? No, thank you. But of course, this is a breakout here, and wait for the pullback. The pullback is going to be around MA55, MA100. Potentially a new trend is emerging here. Of course, it's going to take long time because we have a sell signal in the monthly. There is no entry here. Actually, this is the area to start selling. Wait for the pullback around 126 and wait for this consolidation phase. After you see the consolidation phase, and potentially another buy signal here, maybe in 3 years, maybe in 3 years or 2 years, who knows. And after that, another continuation, looking for 300 bucks. That's why I don't like the stock market. It's super slow. I want something spicy, you know, emotions. Yeah, okay, now let's continue with, I think that's all, guys. That's all. Let me see the currencies. The yen, let's see if there is something. Oh my God, this is gonna bounce. You see? This thing reached 150 and is getting ready for another bounce. Buy signal here, potential test to MA55, and after that, another one, and potential break. Looking for 161. Above 161, game over. game over, and you will see Japan like Venezuela in the next 5 years. I'm sorry for all this country, because this country is beautiful, seriously beautiful, but in a country where you see, like, you go to the market and 90% of the people are very old, like 70 years, and you see many girls with dogs instead of kids, that is actually very concerning, right? Very, very concerning. Okay, let's talk about the Mexican peso, the super peso, Yeah, I know, super peso. This thing is looking so good, actually. Sell signal here, pullback. Well, technically speaking, it should hold this area. This area must hold here, and yeah, maybe by next year, if we see a buy signal here, potentially this could be a bounce, another maybe test to maybe 20 or 22. Let me see higher time frames. 3-month chart. I am bullish here. In very, very long term, I'm bullish here, respecting the MI55. As long as it's above 80 bucks, 18 bucks, sorry, everything should be fine. Okay, now let's continue. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about gold, and I think that is gonna be the last one. After, I will just go back to Bitcoin for the recap, and that's all. There is no entry, my friend. For our 1 day chart, there is no entry. There is no entry. Flat. Watch Netflix. Stranger Things. New season. It's very good. No entry. At least not for me. Not today. I prefer just to watch Netflix today. Okay. Now let's continue with the recap for Bitcoin. Let me see if. Okay. Now, as expected, Bitcoin is bouncing just a little bit, right? But as I said before, my plan is I will wait for this. Bitcoin is gonna be here potentially. I am not interested to opening longs here. No, thank you. I will wait for this, and after I see the sell signal here, sell signal in 4-hour chart, maybe tonight, I will be more than happy to open a short position, because if everything goes well, this signal, it could be the trigger for a major sell signal is forming right now, a sell signal in 1 day chart for Bitcoin. Okay, that's my plan, but I will not chase the market. I will just wait and watch Stranger Things, and that's all. Okay guys, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel, and see you tomorrow.